I love great conversations. Hi, my name is Angel Jones. Thank you for joining me on 12-Minute Convos, where I help you create a brand of your own unique real self. Listen in as I have conversations with amazing people from all over the world. Good night, Seth, Cranford. How are you doing on this wonderful, beautiful night?
I'm doing pretty fantastic, I gotta say.
It's a great pleasure to connect with you. Please do tell me, what part of the world are you in right now?
I'm actually in a small town, well, not too small, Springville, Utah.
All right. And which of your talents is responsible for us connecting at this time?
Actually have a good buddy, I think said he had a little bit of contact with you before, who told me so you're shooting for just doing as many podcasts as possible, getting to know a lot of people and connect with people around the world. And he gave me the info, and I was like, cool, let's try it out.
Oh, super. What's your friend's name?
His name is Lance Hilton.
All right. And who did you learn the skill of trusting in friends from?
Skill of trusting my friends. Uh, I'm gonna shoot that one back with my parents and just the way they raised me, the way they taught me, and then associating me with some good people who I became good friends with. And yeah, I think just experiences with people and opportunities to learn and to grow together. That's what did it.
Hmm. Well, what value do you bring to market via business, entrepreneurship, or day job?
What value? I would say just honesty, dedication, and just good, solid work ethic.
Oh, that's wonderful. So, what do you do?
I'm actually finishing up school. This next week is going to be finals for my associate's degree anyway. Um, I've been a full-time student for the last 2 years, and I've been playing football for my college, um, while my wife has been supporting our family. But that role is going to get reversed here the next couple of weeks. I'm going to start working full-time again and support the family, so it'll be nice.
What is the associate degree in?
Behavioral science. Well, I guess associates of sciences, but I'm majoring in behavioral science.
All right. Intriguing.
Yeah,
So you're a lover of humanity.
I would say so. Yeah, we work with troubled youth is my experience and my big work experience. Something I really enjoy doing. So
Hmm. What's one other thing you've done consistently over the last 3 years?
one other thing I've done consistently, I would say staying active in my faith, my religion. Um, that's one thing that I hold pretty close. That's something that's been consistent through my whole life, but especially these last couple of years with preparing to get married, getting married, having a kid. So I'd say that's a big one.
How does that make you feel?
I I would say really good. It makes me feel phenomenal, actually, especially with the feelings that I have in my faith and the things that I've been taught and I've been raised on. I feel like those are things that have helped guide my life for the better and have helped me out with big decisions that I've made in life. So I can't complain.
That's good to hear. That's good to hear. Why will you continue to repeat the skill set of of serving humanity the way you do?
You said, how will I repeat it?
Why will you?
Why will I repeat it? Um, I just I don't know, the way I was raised. I feel like I've been taught by my parents a lot to just be loving and to reach out. And me personally, I can get a little bit, I guess, sensitive and soppy whenever I see other people struggling and see them in hard times. Especially, like I said, I work with troubled youth, so especially when I see kids going through hard times, and especially young kids that age shouldn't have to go through a lot of the experiences that they do face. It's pretty intense. And so just things like that make me want to continue to repeat and continue to try to help and reach out and to make others' lives easier.
So if there's someone that's listening, that's somewhere in your area, or even just listening, and they want to connect with you because they have a similar feeling as well for others, especially troubled youth, how would be the best way to connect with you?
I probably the Skype or email.
All right. What email should they hit you at?
Seth Cranford at hotmail.com.
Oh, there we go. All right, Seth. Well, let's switch gears for a moment now and let me invite you into my time machine that is surrounded with beautiful, warm, blue Caribbean water. Seth, what is
Oh
your
man,
earliest childhood memory?
my earliest childhood memory. I don't know that I could tag a specific one. But I just remember just being really young, a lot of experiences growing up. Like I said, being in a big family, I have a lot of just fond memories of being with my family. Christmas time's coming up. I remember we had a yearly tradition right after Thanksgiving back home. I'm from Florida, small town back there. We would always go out as a family to this Christmas tree farm, and we'd pick out a tree, and we got to take turns every year who got to cut it down. Just like I said, just a bunch of different memories like that of just being a kid, watching my older siblings and learning from them, learning from my parents, just all kinds of stuff. I really couldn't give you a specific thing, I don't think.
Yeah. So how old were you in this, like the first memory?
4 or 5 years old, probably as far back as I could remember.
And that was with the Christmas tree, right?
Yes.
Interesting.
Yes.
So why do you think that memory in particular is so clear?
I think just because I'm a super family-oriented person, and things like that, being with my whole family, because like I said, I'm from a big family. I'm the youngest of 11 kids. And so
Wow.
being around all my family together, there were very few memories of that, and that's one of them. Being around all my siblings and my parents, all of us together at one time doing something together. So those types of things stick with me.
How do you see that memory connecting to who you are today?
I think my desire and just motives to try to carry on some of those same family traditions, same desire to teach my kids the way that I was taught, and about family and the importance of it and how you can rely on family.
Intriguing. And if we fast forwarded to when you were 12, what was your favorite song?
Honestly, I don't think I could give you one, because I was reading over those questions and I was looking up songs from back in that year when I was 12 years old. Nothing really hit home with me.
All right. It's cool. It happens. You're not the first. You definitely won't be the last. Right, Seth, we've arrived at our destination then. But before we get off of this time machine, there's a small declaration form. So it's yes or no, possibly a bit more. We're going to move pretty quickly here. You ready, Seth?
Yes.
Seth, have you chosen someone to pass on your skills to?
I would say my son, yeah.
Are you married?
I am.
Well, you have your son. Do you believe in God?
I do.
Do you have an inner circle of friends?
I do.
Do you watch TV for more than 3 hours a day?
No.
How about 3 hours a week?
Depends on the week.
And what about screen time, the phone and or the computer? Is it more than 8 or less than 8 hours a day?
Less than 8 hours a day.
If you, Seth, had to share with us your own unique real statement, a statement that represents Seth Cranford, what would you say that is?
Sorry, you're going to have to repeat the
Sure.
beginning part of it again.
Seth, if you had to share with us your own unique real statement, a statement that represents Seth Cranford, what would you say that is?
Work hard, be honest, and serve others.
Love it. Seth, this has been a great pleasure. Before you leave, is there anything else you'd like to share with our amazing audience?
No, I'm just thankful for the opportunity. It's been a pleasure getting to talk with you.
Yeah, most definitely. Lance definitely threw you in here, right? The problem solver, the passionate learner. He said, Seth, get in there. Have fun at it. Yeah.
He sure did.
Well, Seth, again, great pleasure. Thank you for being on what is inspired by 12-Minute Convos with Angel Jones.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you for being on 12-Minute Convos with Angel Jones. Stay tuned for more from our advertisers.
Diabetes is a mountain pandemic. It's a disease that's not acute but chronic. Similar to this rhyming method, I have simplified the definition, the signs and symptoms, and the complications of diabetes for both adults and children in my books, Poems for Patients, A Focus on Diabetes, and The ABCs of Diabetes for Children. These books are available on Amazon.com, and for more information, you can visit my website, poemsbyaj.com. That's poemsbyaj.com.